What's going on, guys? So it is currently 9:10 and I have been watching videos today and I came across a video where the people were like, they're talking about somebody's dad and they're like, his friend has been to prison and had this van and he's like, you can use it, and they're like, clearly his dad, it doesn't have the right group of friends or whatever because he's been there, his friend's been in prison. I just want to point out something. Not all people go to prison for something bad. Some people go to prison because somebody lied on them, or they go to prison, like, yeah, people go to prison because they murdered somebody or something like that. But I know somebody that is in prison because somebody lied on them for sexual assault, which did not happen. It was by, I think, how old was she? She was like 8 or 9, and her mom despises this guy, and she told her daughter, hey, say he did sexual assault, say he touched you inappropriately, and the little girl said it. The guy went to jail and he was moved to prison, and he is serving out his time. And then I've seen something else that's like, oh my god, smoking is disgusting, don't do it. Obviously don't smoke. Yes, it is bad. It is not the most disgusting thing. The way these people were talking about it was like, it's the worst thing in the world. Like, oh my god, ew. First of all, it is bad, but it is not the worst thing that is happening in the world. Second of all, you saying that, kids have parents who smoke, who cannot tell their parents stop smoking, and their parents listen, because that's not gonna happen. So just wanted to put that out there because my parents smoke, and almost everybody in my family smokes, and like, according to what these people say, I'm disgusting because people that I know and am around smoke. So I'm not saying names or anything, but these people really made me mad. I've been watching their videos for the past 2 days, so like I was like binging their YouTube channel, I guess you could say, and it honestly made me mad. But I ain't gonna quit watching them just because of that. I just wanted to put that out there. And if you know who I'm talking about, then I'm gonna be really surprised. Comment down below if you think you know who I'm talking about. No hate toward them or anything. Just think about what you say before you say it. That'd be great. Because some people can't control if their parents smoke, and you're basically calling them disgusting by saying that. And not all people are in prison because something terrible. Some people got lied on, so think about that too. That's all I wanted to say. And I also wanted to explain to y'all my past week. So on the I want to say 1st of July, I went in for a job interview, and I got the job, and I had to go back on the line where I like filled out the application and answer 21 tasks, or do 21 tasks or whatever. And then it's like, congratulations, you completed these 21 tasks. The manager will contact you shortly. And then the second the manager called, and she's like, hey, when can you come in to find out all your information? And I was like, I can come in tomorrow. She's like, okay, great. So tomorrow comes. I think it was at 3 o'clock. I went to this place that I was gonna work at, and I literally didn't get told anything. I didn't get told what I was doing. I didn't get the clothes that I was supposed to get to wear. I literally got told what time to get there and what time to leave, which was 9 to 1. So the next 5th comes around. This was on the 3rd. They asked me when could I start. I said the 5th because I didn't want to work on the 4th. I was like, the 5th, and they're like, okay, you'll come in at 9, you'll leave at 1. And I was like, okay, because that's all they told me. And then, like, I left. They didn't tell me what I'd be doing, and it said that I'd be getting my clothes and everything on that day, which I didn't. So, the 5th comes around, I get up, I go, they give me my clothes. I put that I wanted a visor, but the girl that was supposed to go with or take me to get my clothes, she's like, oh, here's my visor. Still in the package. Just curious about that. But she took it out, she's laid it aside, and then she started looking there. She's like, there's no more visors, so you'll just have to take a regular hat. I look bad in hats as it is. And I'm like, okay. I go to the bathroom, I get changed and everything. I put my stuff where I'm supposed to put it, and the manager is like, go sweep them off the floor, clean up the tables and the chairs. And this girl, the same one that took the visor, was like, okay, so here's how you're supposed to sweep. Like I'm not 16 and I haven't swept before in my life. And then she showed me how to wipe down the tables, like I've never done that before, and the chairs. She showed me how to mop, and I was like, I was being nice. I was like, okay, thank you. She finally leaves. I wipe down all the chairs, tables. I sweep them off the floor. Go in the playroom, do the same thing, which I just gave away where it was. Anywho, if you know where it is, congratulations. So I finished that. I go back to like the cooking area, and they're like, okay, so this is so and so, follow him around, he's going to show you how to work the cash register, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, great, thanks. He's not showing me how to do anything. He is doing it, and I'm literally like trying to figure it out, and if I miss one thing, then it's like, oh, what do you do? How do you get to that? And then he just like goes and starts collecting food, and I'm like, what the heck? You're not explaining anything to me. That's what I'm thinking. Finally, this other girl realizes what is happening, and she's like, okay, and she goes and tells the manager, and the manager's like, come with me, and she introduces me to this other lady, and she's like, she tells the lady, she's like, show her what you do, explain to her how to do what you do, and yeah. And so the lady's like, okay, so here's how you do this, making french fries. She's like, here's where you get the fries, here's where you get all like the fry containers and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, thanks. She shows me how to do the fries, blah blah blah. I spent 3.5 hours making fries. It was great. It was easy. It's the first day. The second day, I went in at 7 and left at 2. I was supposed to leave at 3, but last minute the manager's like, oh, it's changed. You're leaving at 2. I have no way to contact my parents because you're not supposed to get on your phone. I don't have minutes on my phone. I was screwed. I'm like, I'm going to be stuck here for an hour. Luckily somebody we used to go to church with came in, and she had my parents' number, and she went to the playroom, and I was like, I had to swap down the tables and everything, and I secretly asked her, I was like, hey, can you text my parents and say that I'm getting off at 2 instead of 3? She's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm so happy. She waited until they texted back, and then whenever they texted back, she just kind of found me. She's like, they're coming to pick you up, they're on their way now. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I was supposed to get off at 2. At 2 o'clock, here's what I look at it. At 2 o'clock, my job is over. I'm not supposed to be doing anything because my shift is over. The dude I was like, can I go clock out now? He's like, do you have the fries, enough made? And I was like, I've been making them all day. It's 2 o'clock. I'm done. But I didn't say that because it was my second day. I was like, no, I'm gonna go do that real quick. I made 3 baskets of fries. I didn't ask because I was like, it's gonna be a no and it's gonna be something else. So I just went, clocked out, and I left. Like, that was it. He seen me walking out the door with my bag and everything, so, I mean, he knew I was leaving. I just didn't ask him. I just clocked out. Because he couldn't ask me to do anything else because I was off the clock, I guess you could say. So, I left. That was Saturday. Sunday came around. I was so excited. I didn't have to work. I slept. Yes, I slept almost 12 hours. I went to sleep at 10 and woke up at almost 11. So, yeah, that was fun. All day yesterday, I just sat around. Me and my brother went swimming. We went for like a walk just around our neighborhood looking for our dogs, which I swear would have added up to like 3 miles, but it's totally fine. Came back inside. I got in the shower and everything. 7 o'clock came around, and today I was supposed to go to work at 9. They didn't tell me what time I was getting off. I called at like 5, and I was like, hey, this is, said my name to the manager, because I still didn't have my schedule yet, and I had been working there for going on 3 days. The girl that had started working there the day after me already had her schedule, so I was pretty mad already. So I called up there. I was like, this is fine, I'll get my schedule in the next couple of days. I was like, hey, is one of the managers there? They're like, yes, this is one of the managers. And I was like, okay, hey, this is Destiny Edwards. I don't have my schedule yet, and I was wondering what time I need to come in tomorrow. He's like, can you come in at 9? And I was like, yes, I can. And he's like, okay, great. And I was like, okay, and about the time I got out, and he hung up. So basically, I'd be getting there at 9 and having no clue what time I'm leaving. Like I said, can't use my phone, and I don't have any minutes on my phone, so even if we could, I couldn't have used it anyway. So I was really mad about that. I called at 7 or 8, and I literally made a video of me calling them and everything, but I deleted it. I really wish I wouldn't have. But I called and I said, hey, is one of the managers there? This was a different manager, but they're like, yeah, this is one of the managers. And I was like, okay, hey, this is Destiny Edwards, and I'm just want to say I'm sorry I didn't give a 2 weeks notice or anything, but I quit. And he's like, oh my god, wow, did we do something wrong, or like what happened? And I was like, no, it's just too hectic, I think, for a first job, and too crazy. And he's like, well, can you come in tomorrow and talk to, and he said the main manager's name, and see if we can get you like on a different thing. And I was like, no, I think I'm planning on just like babysitting or something for now. But thank you. He's like, okay, that's fine. Glad you worked with us, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, when do I turn my clothes in? He's like, come in 2 Fridays from now, and when you get paid, you will turn in your clothes. And I was like, okay, thanks. He's like, yeah, no problem, you're welcome, blah blah blah. So not this coming up Friday, but next Friday I go in, turn in my clothes, get my money that I earned, and yeah. So that was my first job experience. It was absolutely terrible. Like, I didn't get, I guess you could say, respected. It was just kind of like, oh, she's here, it doesn't really matter, like, who cares? Like, the lady that was training me was really nice and everything, but she only worked there for that one day. Like, she was off for the weekend. My first day was Friday. So the next day, nobody was helping me with anything. Nobody was explaining anything. Like, it was just me on my second day. And it was terrible. Nobody talked to me. Like, this one dude was really nice, and he explained to me how to, like, skim or whatever, the little boiler thing, which was nice. But I also got behind on making the fries while he explained that to me for 15 minutes. So the people were kind of nice. They didn't talk to me or anything. So it wasn't the first ideal job. It just wasn't great. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below if you want to. Question of the day is, where was your first job at? Since none of y'all know, like y'all know I live in Tennessee. I think y'all know, but y'all don't know what town I live in. My first job was at McDonald's, and it was terrible. So yeah, the managers were really nice. It was just some of the people that worked there and the fact that the managers wasn't giving me a schedule that kind of made me mad, and nobody was helping. Like I said, it was just like way too hectic and crazy for a first job, because it's one of the most popular fast food restaurants around where I live. So I am going to be getting a new job, but it's not going to be at a fast food restaurant. I want to work at like a grocery store or like CVS or Walgreens or something like that, where they're a little bit slower. I don't want to work at Walmart or, like I said, fast food or anything like that, a restaurant. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. Talk to y'all later. Question of the day is, what was your first job? Bye.